Hello everyone, hi, welcome to the channel of Wall Street Mojo. Watch the video till the end, and also if you are new to this channel, then you can subscribe us by clicking the bell icon. Today we have a topic with us is what are the careers in credit analyst? So as a credit analyst, or if you're working in some credit company, what exactly are going to be your career that's going to go through? So well, there is some details down the line here that we can review. That review potentials they are assigned in industry and prepares credit applications and makes investment recommendations. And there are tons of roles and responsibilities that are mentioned. Okay, this is just you know it's a small detail. We'll try and cover up this in a more detailed format, which is there now. Okay, let's begin. First, as a credit analyst career, what exactly you can do? See, credit analyst basically facilitates the what we call as the risk management by measuring creditworthiness of the credit analyst. Okay, let's begin with the credit analyst career. Fine. See, as a credit analyst, it facilitates the credit risk management process by measuring the credit worthiness of the individual or a firm. Although the roles of the credit analyst is similar, however, variations occur depending upon the type of the entity they are working with. So they are generally employed by, if you call, banks or credit card companies. Okay, then we have rating agencies and investment companies, right? So this all are there. Now I want you to understand which are the top 5 credit analyst careers or credit analyst career path. See, the first one is consumer credit analyst's career. That's the first and the foremost thing. Then you have the corporate one, then financial institution, sovereign. You value, or you get the analysis of uh, of the whole nation as a whole. Uh, and finally is the credit investment analyst. So we will try and discuss each and every one in a very detailed format. First, we'll take the consumer credit analyst career. Now, see, the role of the consumer credit analyst is to examine the financial condition. Okay, it is to check the financial condition of an individual, and he usually analyzes the financial position, okay, of an individual before the banks or the financial institution can grant him any sort of loan. And the analysts, they gather key information. They gather key information such as, like, past credit history or defaults, assets in form of cash, investments, or real estate. And it also includes salary part and credit scores. Okay, that includes like FICO. Okay, so these are all the details for the consumer credit. Then we have corporate credit analyst career. Then we have the corporate analyst career. Now, in this, the corporate analyst career, they evaluate what the credit risk of a non-financial firm, like, industries, manufacturing industry companies, manufacturing companies. Then we have trading firms, that also is a part of it, and service providers. So all of this are part of it. They does a research, not only on the base of the financial condition of the firm, but also that is based on scale, uh, geography, products, and then we call as sectors as it is involved in. And apart from the knowledge of the specific sector, the analysts, they are well versed with the accounting technique. Now, the third that we are going to discuss is the financial institution analysts. Well, see, a financial institution analyst, they assess the credit worthiness of a financial intermediary. So he analyzes financial institution and related to any sort of bilateral or multiple transactions or counterpart risk. So there are majority transaction, okay, transactions between two banks and financial institutions, like we have interbank financial institute with interbank funding without collateral funding based on what we call as repos, borrowing of securities, dealing in forex, okay, and credit default swaps, interest rate swaps, that is IRS, CDS. So all this are the part that they are going to evaluate, like FX swaps. So analyst measures the counterpart risk and also the settlement risk that is involved before entering into the transaction, or after a major event which may expose his firm to potential loss. The fourth is sovereign credit analysts. So over here, the countries across the world, they fund from what we call nations like IMF, World Bank, and other financial institution. Okay, so a sovereign analyst measures the credit worthiness of the they see the credit worthiness of the government of a country, and they are majorly employed with rating agencies which give them a sovereign credit rating. So they analyze a nation on the basis of tax compliance, okay, geopolitical stability that is there, tax collection, government spending, fiscal deficit. They are among the factors that needs to be considered. Now, the fifth one now that we are going to discuss is the credit investment analyst. Now, see, a credit investment analyst analyzes the fixed income securities that is issued by various governments, like US Treasury bonds, corporate bonds, okay, that is issued by corporate firms, and the role is to analyze the security that is based on various risk, like credit risks, okay, interest risks, then we have of the security. So, and institutional investors can make an informed decision before making an investment. So this were the 5 types of what we call as the roles, the top 5 credit analyst career path. So, and if you want to see the salary structure, and while the salary of the credit analyst as per the industry experience knowledge, as per the Indeed.com, if you see that a typical salary ranges in the US is $30,000 to $109,990, with a mean salary of around $58,000. Okay, so as for the Glassdoor, if you see, the typical salary of credit analyst in India is in the range of, the Glassdoor typical salary credit ranges in the range of 387,000 to 12 38,000 with an average of 702,000. So on a conclusion note, these analysts, they decide the interest rate at which the bank should provide the loan to an individual or corporate. So he measures as the credit worthiness of the client or the corporate. So the credit analyst career may look quite lucrative, but it comes with a lot of responsibilities and requires a quite lot of hard work. It may at times not easy to compile the huge amount of data and come up with a conclusion. So hence the job may become a bit stressful. So that's it for this particular topic. If you have learned and enjoyed watching this video, please like and comment on this video and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. Thank you, everyone. Cheers.